The Wizards are the home team in this Eastern Conference matchup as we are live at the Verizon Center in Washington. With you for this installment of 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg to bring you all the action. You take a look at the Pistons.
Well, they've shown in their previous meetings with this club that they know how to beat these guys. But with that being said, you can be sure their opponent will give them a much different look than in the prior matchup.
Agreed. I mean, things probably won't be as easy for them this time around as they have been previously. They'll have a lot of different things thrown at them tonight, many that they might not have seen before, so they'll have to be able to adjust on the fly.
So with Ginobili sitting on the bench, this is the group Lawrence Frank has in right now. Jared Dudley out there with Davis. Then there's Brandon Knight. Then it's Greg Monroe. And it's Stuckey in at the shooting guard position. And for the Wizards, Wall and Crawford to the backcourt set. Nene is out there at Blatch, and it's Vesely in at the small forward. And Wall kicks over to Blatch. Wall is screen on Davis. Lets it fly. Shot's good by Blatch. Blatch has got the first points of the night for the Wizards. Here's Stuckey. Over Crawford. Knight passes to Stuckey. They're moving it around. Goes back up. Here's Monroe. Sticks it from 17 feet.
Guys, you're not going to get away with that kind of defense when he's got the ball. I mean, you got to do better than that.
Now here's Wall. Not a lot of room. Now the feed to Nene. Outside, Wall. Shot clock at 6. Rodney Stuckey covering. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And the Pistons with possession. This is the second outing of the season against the Wizards.
That was one of those games where everybody has fun because they blew them out, the bench played, everybody got in on the act.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, I had a chance to talk with head coach Flip Saunders. He said that a key for this game is not giving away any easy looks as a defense. He told me, quote, they'll do enough scoring on their own without us making it easier for them. We have to work hard each time we defend our basket for all 4 quarters in this one. Consistency, guys, is what he's looking for.
Great, thank you, Doris. So a little bit worried, Clark, about containing the opposing offense today.
Well, they better be. I mean, they've got a lot of weapons and scoring threats over there.
Steve?
Well, the way they play, I mean, they come out hard out of the gates, and you've got to be prepared defensively. You've got to be on your toes and be ready for that onslaught that you know is coming.
The free throw drops for Crawford. Going back to what Steve said, Clark, how about the massive contribution they got from their bench in that win?
Kevin, it was very impressive. There's no denying that. I mean, you wouldn't have known who were the starters and who were the reserves based on the production.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here is Knight, averaging 14 points a game. Stuckey with it. Now Knight. And Monroe backs in. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up the baby hook. In it goes off the glass. And it's a tie ball game.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Now here's Wall. Tight defense on him. And it's Knight picking him up. Outside, Wall. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Here's Nene. Good on the baseline, Jay.
takes such a delicate touch to hit that fadeaway jumper with a man in your face.
Crawford against Stuckey. Over Crawford. Stuckey can't get it to go.
Well, he was just a little bit off with his mechanics there for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Tipped out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. Fifth on the list, the Pistons.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be scoring well at the same time. This club is really putting up big numbers.
Here's Blotch, averaging 9 points per contest. Davis is on it. Blotch in the post. Rebound, Detroit. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there. Knight dishes to Dudley. From deep. Rebound by Nene. The Wizards with the lead, coming off that loss against Philadelphia. And Wall kicks to Crawford. Crawford right side. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. No good.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Knight passes to Dudley. Fires from deep. Good. Dudley's got his first 3 points of the game.
You are really living dangerously if you let him roam free in three-point land. He's a dangerous marksman from out there.
Knight gets the reach-in call. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, 2 seconds.
Here's Crawford, averaging 12 points a game. Passes it to Wall. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Monroe.
Shooting for Washington. John Wall. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here is Dudley, averaging 8 points a game. There's the dish to Stuckey. Goes up to the stripe. Gets it to go. Stuckey's got his first bucket of the night. Washington trailing. And here's Wall, averaging 19 points per contest. Feeds to Blatch. Just 4 to shoot. Shot denied. And here are the Pistons now. And here's Dudley for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
They just lost him on the break that time defensively. I mean, he slid out to the three-point line and had plenty of room.
Wall dishes to Nene. Covered by Monroe. And the shot's good from Nene.
Great move to the hoop, using his strength to get around the defender.
Knocked away. Wall with the steal. And he uses both hands to jam it in. And it's all knotted up.
How's that for finishing with flavor?
Absolutely fantastic.
I think he was saving that one for a special occasion.
Now here's Stuckey, averaging 19 points per contest. Davis working against the net. Clock at 6. Hit the floater. Davis with the bucket. Here is Wall, trailing by 2. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
He wants to make a few adjustments out there, and he's running through those with his team right now.
Darko Milicic, she's checked in for Washington. Lewis comes in for Vessel. The Pistons making a switch here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December, taking a look at Washington and, of course, the Clippers. Now here's Crawford. Outside, Wall. Gibbs gets called for the reach. That's his first foul. Here's Lewis, averaging 8 points a game. Hits the outside fadeaway. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Here is Knight, looking for his first bucket of the game. Ginobili against Lewis. And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
He's so dangerous. Anytime he gets the ball in his hands and gets some momentum going towards the basket.
Now here's Wall. Defense is right there. Stuckey against Crawford. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Knight.
And look at how quickly he got his hands in the way of that pass. As soon as they made that steal, it was off and running.
Yep, and they acted on it, partner. That's an easy 2 points off the pilfer.
And Wall kicks to Lewis. Lewis, right side. 5 on the clock. Over Ginobili. Again, the Wizards score.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Launches it. Stuckey can't get it to go.
Tell you what, things just aren't bouncing his way this quarter.
Now here's Wall. And it's Knight picking him up. Now here's Lewis. He's covered closely. The Pistons leading. And he lays in the alley-oop. Stuckey's got his second basket.
Well, I like that good teamwork there.
Where it looks like they really enjoy playing with each other.
Well, you could see the eye contact, a little nod to each other, and the lob was on its way.
Now here's Wall. Knight is whistled for reaching in. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Washington, John Wall.
And that one falls to Wall. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for the Pistons. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Stuckey. Under 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Davis with a screen on Wall. Davis kicks to Monroe. Working on Milicic. Monroe, no good. And Washington has possession. Trailing by 2. Outside, Wall. Lewis against Ginobili. Pocket 6. Here's Blatch, and that's 2 points on the layup. Blatch has got his second basket of the night. Here's Ginobili, right now averaging 21 points a game. Lewis covering from 11 feet away. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Wall. He's got 6. Rodney Stuckey covering. 6 to shoot. Takes it up. Shot's good by Blatch. Blatch has got 6.
Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
And that one's good. 6 points for Ginobili.
And that's what he does. I mean, he takes advantage. If you're going to play poor defense, he's going to get a hoop easily.
Outside, Wall. Rodney Stuckey covering. Lewis on the way. From 17 feet out. And Davis pulls it down.
He should have knocked that one down, and he'll be the first one to tell you that.
Kicks it out to Ginobili. Crawford with the steal. Now the Wizards with it. Oh! And an out-of-this-world reverse jam. Woo!
Boy, that is some fantastic body control. I mean, that reverse isn't nearly as easy as he made it look.
Not at all. Just a tremendous play.
Well, just imagine the confidence it takes even to try that move.
So a couple of poor possessions now in a row, consecutive. Both times turnovers. That's not productive basketball. That's not winning basketball.
No, Clark, you know, you start stringing errors back-to-back together, you lose all momentum in this game.
Now, here is Blatch with the shot. Wide open shot is on the money. Now it's a 4-point Wizards lead.
You know, he's given them a nice scoring option through most of this game.
Ginobili gets the bucket. Ginobili's got 8 points. Here comes Wall. He has 6. Crawford kicks over to Blatch. Gibbs is tagged with the reach. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for the Wizards. Blatch taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good for the Wizards. Nene, he's checked in for Milicic. Hamilton comes in for Rashard Lewis. And it's Henderson for Jordan Crawford. Jared Dudley's checked in for the Pistons. Billups comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Nice early advantage for them on the glass, guys.
You know, part of rebounding well early is just going after the ball and boxing out. I mean, establishing that tone so that you can maintain it later in the game.
But they recover it.
Now, second chance points are going to be key. They've got to keep this team off the boards.
And, Steve, any slip-ups boxing out can really cost you there. Turned it over there, but they built this lead by making the most of their possessions and keeping their turnovers really low.
Monroe's shot is good. Monroe's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, he's a slippery guy. I mean, he knows exactly how to use angles and slip his way past the defenders and get into outstanding rebounding position for the putback.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Wizards lead by 2.
Well, I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen from this club defensively. They're forcing a lot of turnovers with their quick hands and ability to play the passing lanes.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflections that may lead to steals.
We'll be back momentarily. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Here's Ginobili. On the floor for Detroit. Gooden is out there with Greg Monroe. Then there's Ginobili. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Dudley in at the 3 slot. Now here's Billups. Trailing by 2. Poked away.
Boy, the defense read that one beautifully.
The Wizards with the lead. Here's Henderson. He's covered by Ginobili. And there's the pass to Vesely. Shot clock at 6. And Nene with the stuff.
Boy, how about the touch on that pass? Lobbed it up there nice and soft, feathery.
Yeah, looked like it made Steve for a pretty easy catch.
Well, the pass may have been soft, but the dunk was anything but.
And it's Gooden with the jam.
Boy, looking at that play, I mean, I think he had to be a little confused right there. I mean, the defender had no idea what was happening.
Well, you know, Clark, I don't think it looked like there was great communication on the floor.
You're exactly right.
Steve, what'd you think of
No,
that?
I agree with you, Kevin, but a great job offensively to exploit that defense for the easy basket.
Here's Billups. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Guarded by Crawford. Here's Ginobili. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Great awareness by fouling on that layup. Make him earn 2 points.
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer. I mean, send him to the line instead of giving up an easy 2.
2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Wizards leading by 3. Crawford with the ball. Now Nene. Monroe gets called for the reach. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now we'll see what happens here. You got to be aware that's your second foul. The question is, do you keep him on the floor or not?
Here's Crawford. He's guarded by Billups. Just 5 to shoot. Backing down is Nene. Releases. Again, the Wizards score.
You know, if their plan was to keep going inside a ton, it sure has paid off. I mean, it seems like every bucket they get is in the lane.
Well, no reason to take an outside shot if you're scoring at will from inside the paint.
Now here's Ginobili. 9 points in the game so far. And Monroe kicks to Gooden. Stolen by Vesely.
That's just a horrible decision. You got to be more patient with the ball. Well, that's the problem. You turn the ball over and your defense just isn't set up at the other end.
And sometimes when it happens that way, it almost feels like a 4-point bucket.
Dishes to Billups. And Crawford picks him up defensively. Billups passes to Gooden. Stolen by Vesely.
Well, on the pump fake, the ball was exposed, and that allowed him to get a hand on it and take it away.
Great job taking that one all the way to the hoop.
Yeah, he made the D look non-existent and foolish there.
Billups against Crawford. Ginobili right side. And Vesely picks him up defensively. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And the first one drops. And the Pistons making a change here. Good on both.
And we're starting to see more free throw attempts, so I like the aggressiveness here in the second quarter, guys.
Well, you know, this is exactly what they need to do to climb back into this game. I mean, initiate contact, play smash-mouth basketball, and get to that free throw line.
Backing down is Nene. He kicks to Vesely. 6 on the shot clock. Picked up by Ginobili. Crawford outside. Now here is Hamilton. D right on him. Tries again. Cannot hit. Pistons go the other way with the ball. Outside, Billups. Ginobili on the wing. Now Hamilton defending.
That's exactly where they wanted to go with the ball, even though he didn't finish.
Wizards leading by 7. And here's Crawford. Henderson dishes to Crawford. Goes up at the stripe. And Ginobili pulls it down. Here are the Pistons with the ball. 7-point differential. Misses there. Now Henderson. Now here's Crawford. Lets it go from deep. The Wizards with another miss.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Billups kicks to Ginobili. And Vesely picks him up defensively. The 3 from Dudley. Can't hit. Hamilton with some nice D. Here's Washington now. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now here's Nene. They need this one. Rebounded by Dudley. Ginobili outside. Now Hamilton defending. Billups inside the line. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Wizards leading by 7. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
I think Coach saw a couple of things he wanted to correct. You got to make sure everyone's following the game plan.
For the Wizards, Andre Blatch, he's checked in for Vesely. Lewis comes in for Richard Hamilton. And John Wall subbed in for Gerald Henderson. And then for Detroit, Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Gooden. Stuckey comes in for Manu Ginobili. And Knight subbed in for Chauncey Billups. Here's Wall. 8 points for him. Left side, Wall. Over Knight. And another miss by Washington.
Had a good look at the rim, though. That was poor defense.
Here's Stuckey. Kicks it to Dudley. Rashard Lewis covering. Gibbs. Blatch defending. It's tipped. Here's Stuckey. Offline with his 3.
He may want to start spreading the ball around a little bit. His shot is off right now.
Outside, Wall. And it's Knight picking him up. 6 to shoot. And Lewis backs down.
Well, he's showing off his defensive instincts by making plays just like that.
And Knight slams it in.
You know, you wouldn't pin the point guard tag on him the way he throws it down like that.
No way.
Now, monster dunks like that, I mean, that's not just for big fellas, guys. I mean, the little guys can do that at times, too.
Now here's Wall. Averaging 19 points per contest. Backing down is Nene. Moving the ball. 4 on the clock. That's good. Crawford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
On the court right now. Make some noise. How about that, fans? Your Wizard girl. Go on and give it up.
Here is Knight. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively. The ball is really moving.
Taken away by Nene.
They find themselves in a pretty good-sized hole here, and it's mostly because of their sloppy play with the basketball.
Kind of strange. They can't seem to find a grip on the ball, Clark. They're just giving up a lot of easy plays.
Now here's Wall. He's got 8. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is launched. Rodney Stuckey pulls it in. Stuckey's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Backing down is Nene. The second chance effort. Rebound, Detroit. Monroe's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gathers. And the shot is good from Stuckey. Stuckey's got 6 points. Wizards leading by 5. Crawford kicks to Lewis. There's the screen by Blatch. Shot on the wing. And good on the basket. Looking. He's got 8. Pistons trailed by 7. Knight passes to Dudley. He dishes it to Stuckey. He's picked up by Wall. Crawford with the steal.
Turnovers have been a major problem for them here.
Well, you know, they've given up 6 points off their miscues, and they wish they could get those points back. They've got to change things up if they're going to cut into this lead.
Watch backing down. Crawford. Clock at 6. Wall dishes to Blatch. Shoots it. Dudley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here is Stuckey. He has 6. Over to Wall. Rebound by John Wall.
And a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
Blatch takes it up for the stuff.
Nothing fancy for him on that jam. Just a textbook flush.
Parkey put it away without a moment's hesitation. Stuckey against Crawford. That's good. Stuckey's got 8 points.
That's a tough matchup, and yet he found a way to get off that shot. Impressive.
You know what, guys? I mean, those are really the kind of challenges he loves. I mean, he's that kind of competitor.
He feeds it to Lewis. He's guarded by Dudley. Lewis misses.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Now here's Stuckey. 8 points for him. Dudley with it. Stuckey guarded by Crawford. Another shot. Stuckey can't get it to go.
Pretty tough shot to take there.
Well, you got to like his confidence, though, even though the quality was a little bit to be desired. And look at how he hung on the basket after that dunk. A little extra flair there.
He's lucky he didn't get slapped with a technical foul there, Clark.
Stuckey with it, guarded by Crawford. There's the feed to Knight. Covered by Wall. Knight kicks to Monroe. Goes straight up. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
You know, you get better elevation with the one-hand dunk, and it's the most basic of all. Keep it simple.
And probably the most reliable.
Yeah, hard to mess that one up.
Outside, Wall. Lewis on the wing. And Washington again with the bucket. Pistons trailed by 9.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they've got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
From the wing. Here's Gibbs. The second chance bucket is good. Here is Wall. 8 points for him. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Lewis, right side. He's guarded by Dudley. Baseline jumper. Again, the Wizards score. He got it up.
That's the end of the second.
And that concludes the first half. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center.
41.